These plays are going to win you money today. In today's show, we're going to go through the NBA slate. I'm going to give you guys the best probabilities for the NBA in player props. But before we get to that, let's talk about odds. Now, you don't need to have the best odds all the time to be profitable. You just need to be able to have the right percentages and the right probabilities to line up with your odds for it to make sense. You don't need to bet minus 110 because you're trying to get your money back and double your money up. So, for an example, let's say that I brought you in and there were 10 cups lined up on a table. 8 of those cups had balls in them. And I told you, if you give me $100, I'll give you 150 back if you pick the right cup that has a ball in it. Now, mind you, 8 of the 10 cups have a ball in it. Would you do that? Of course you would do that. And you would keep doing that. Why? Because you're getting half of your money back every single time, profit, and you have an 80% chance to choose the right cup that has a ball in it. It's the same thing as taking a player prop that is minus 200 or minus 210 or minus 240. It's the same exact thing. It has a probability of 80%, 70%. Well, you're going to win 70 to 80% of the time. So regardless of the odds for that, you're going to be profitable long term as long as you can hit those probabilities of 75% and above. So remember that when it comes to the odds, don't be scared to play higher odds. If you're doing it consistently, you are going to be on the right side and you will make money. Maybe you're not going to make thousands upon thousands upon thousands of dollars, but guess what? You will make money rather than donating like everybody else who gets greedy and wants to double their money rather than take little wins here and there. So let's go ahead and get to today's slate. Let's talk about yesterday and the day before. All right. Monday and Tuesday, bust out the brooms because we swept both days. We had on Monday, we had Jason Tatum to go under 47.5 points, rebounds, and assists. He had a 70% probability to do that. He went way under that number. I think he had like 33 points, rebounds, and assists. All right. It ended up being a pretty good game for Boston as well. Jaylen Brown stole the show from him, which happens, which was good. We're on the right side of that one. Then yesterday we had De'Aaron Fox. He had a 71% probability to go over 31.5 points, rebounds, and assists. That was pretty low for him. All right. That right there, 31.5. That number, that was a sucker number for the sports books for some reason. I don't know why they put his number that low, but he easily surpassed that. Then we had Cade Cunningham, who had a 77% probability to go over 33.5 points, rebounds, and assists. He ended up having 34. So once again, these numbers that I show, why they're important, I don't just put them up there just to put them up there. They're important because they reached that number a certain amount of times. And that happened yesterday because it ended up being a blowout. So he ended up sitting most of the fourth quarter, and he was right on that number. So we won by a half on that. But nonetheless, you bust out the brooms and sweep it up yet again. All right. If you guys want to be a part of the F-Bombs and the Gold membership, make sure you guys go click the link in the description. We're 11-2 in the last 11 days with the F-Bombs. So click the link in the description, and it's the Gold membership. Remember that. When you're looking, it is the Gold membership because I keep getting questions of which one you have to choose. You have to choose the Gold membership. It's very simple. Click the link in the description, and you're in the group. Guess what? You get to learn everything as well in the Gold membership. So you don't just get the F-Bombs. You get to learn exactly how to come up with all those probabilities. So make sure you guys go and click the link in the description so you could join the group. Now, let's talk about today's slate. Anthony Edwards, we're going to start with. He has a 60% probability to go under 38.5 points, rebounds, and assists. He's going against the third best team at guarding the shooting guard position. So we have a decent matchup here. The probability is a little weak, 60%. It's right on that line. It's okay. The number isn't too high. 38.5 is certainly obtainable by Anthony Edwards. He doesn't have to have a great game to be able to achieve that, but he should have some resistance in the matchup. So there should be a little bit of resistance there. And with the other players on his team, with Julius Randle, maybe they take away a little bit from him and we see some resistance there and he's able to go under that number. I don't think this is going to be an easy one whatsoever. So I think this will be one that possibly could fluctuate in that 34, 35, 36-ish range to where is he going to, be one bucket away from crushing it or from losing. All right. So Anthony Edwards, 60% probability, Not too bad there. Let's get to the next one. Next one is Damian Lillard. Today's NBA slate, there's not too many games. All right. So we have a couple here, but nonetheless, can't give all of them out on the show. All right. We do have some higher ones, though. Like I said, the F bombs, we do have a 77% one in the F bomb section for today. Let's get to Damian Lillard. Damian Lillard has a 70% probability to go over 32.5 points, rebounds, and assists. He's going against the 6th worst team at guarding the point guard position. So he has the great matchup. He's got the probability there as well to back it. The only thing is he's the second in command to Giannis. But we never know, because if you take this earlier on in the day, Giannis could rest. Who knows? He could make a last-minute decision and rest. That would be huge for Damian Lillard. So he gets all the usage if Giannis sits. But as of right now, it doesn't seem like Giannis is going to sit. So he's in second command for sure. Even with being in second command, Damian Lillard could still put up over 32.5 points, rebounds, and assists. It's not too hard for him to be able to do that. So Damian Lillard, decent option tonight. Like I said, the probability is there. Decent one, 70%. And he has the matchup. It's not the best matchup, but he does have a favorable matchup for sure. So as long as he's knocking down his shots, that's a big thing for Damian Lillard. As long as his shots are going down, he should be able to surpass this number. If his shots aren't really going down, he doesn't really rack up a crazy amount of rebounds and assists. So it's mostly dependent on his scoring. So make sure you guys check those two out today. And like I said, make the decision for yourself. All right. I put it out there for you to make the decision. I give you all the information that you need to be successful. So again, Anthony Edwards, 60% probability to go under 38.5 points, rebounds, and assists. Going against the third best team. Good matchup. Decent probability. Decent number. All right. Not a high number, but a decent high number. And then Damian Lillard, 70% probability for him to go over 32.5. That's a easy number for him to hit if he's hitting his shots. So if he's hitting his shots, he'll easily surpass this number. If he's not hitting his shots, it's going to be a struggle to reach that number. All right. Last thing, everybody's favorite time of the week, which is Friday. $1,000 giveaway on Friday. All right. Every Friday until the end of the year. Make sure you guys comment GOAT and you are subscribed. Very, very important that you are subscribed, because then you are not entered. All you have to do is click the button at the bottom of the video. So make sure you guys are doing that rather than just commenting GOAT. It takes more effort to comment than it does to hit the subscribe button. So make sure that you are subscribed as well if you are going to comment. Last thing, alternate player props. Again, I still get messages and still get comments asking how to find those numbers. You need to go in your sportsbook and look. Alternate combos, alternate player combos, alternate player props, alternate points, rebounds, and assists. That is where you're going to find these alternate overs or alternate unders. So make sure you guys are doing that and understand how to navigate your sportsbook. Because if you don't, take some time to learn how to navigate it, because there is no reason for you to have money in a sportsbook if you have no clue how to navigate it. So make sure you understand how to navigate something that you have your hard-earned money in. Make sure you guys are doing that.